Soon the workman came to give the twins numbers. Give the twins numbers. Donald 9 and Douglas 10. After the workman left, the twins were alone.
You may have noticed, Deggy, that young painters forgot something.
What did they forget?
They painted brand new numbers on our tenders, but they put none on us.
You mean,
said Douglas, that we could just that, laughed Donald.
Hold your wish. Here's the inspector. Now 9 and 10, said the inspector. Here's Duck. He'll show you what to do. The twins enjoyed themselves, and they were soon friends with Duck. They didn't mind what job they were given. They tackled trucks and coaches easily. Duck was very impressed.
We like it here, said the twins.
I like it here, said the twins.
That's good, said Duck.
That's good, said Duck. But take my advice. Watch out for Gordon, Henry, and James. They're sure to try some nonsense.
Yes, said Percy. They order us little engines about.
Dinna fuss yourself, said the twins.
We'll soon settle them.
Donald and Douglas have deep-toned whistles.
They sound like buses, said Gordon.
Or said Henry.
Tugboat Annie, said left Gordon. Ha ha ha. Donald and Douglas cruised up, one on each side.
You wouldn't have been making fun of us now, would you?
You wouldn't have been making fun of us now, would you?
Gordon and Henry jumped. They glanced nervously from side to side. No, said Gordon. Certainly not, shivered Henry.
That's fine.
But now just mind the both of you, and keep it that way. That was the way Gordon and Henry kept it. Every day, Gordon puffs in with the express. It was called the Wild Nor'Wester, and has people from London, Wales, and Scotland. And it has people from London, Wales, and Scotland. When the coaches are taken away empty, there was a special coach in the train. And when coaches were taken away, when the empty coaches are taken away, engines have to remember there was a special coach in the train. And engines have to remember to shunt the coach in the siding. And then just have to remember to shunt the coach in the siding. It doesn't wait there long, because Thomas will be coming down the line with Annie Clarabelle. Thomas is very proud of his special coach. That day would change now. Gordon soon arrived at the station. But after Gordon arrived at the station, Duck was due to take the coach, but he had to shunt Donald's goods train first. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to shunt Donald's goods train first, then get Gordon's coaches ready. Don't fuss yourself, Duck. I'll get Gordon's coaches ready. I'll shunt Gordon's coaches. Will you? Thanks, Douglas. Douglas was soon shunting the special coach in the siding when an awful thought struck him. I hope the Fat Control doesn't send me away. I can't afford to go back. He worried so much that he shunted they forgot about the special coach and shunted it with the other coaches. And went off to join Donald at the water tower. Just then, Thomas came in hurrying in. Wanted to find the coach. He came back looking frustrated. Where's my coach? Coach? Said Donald. What coach? My special coach that Gordon brings for me. And it's gone missing. And he raced away. Oh, sakes, cried Douglas. I must have stored the special coach with the other coaches. We could see that, said Douglas's driver. We could see that, Donald's driver. Back at the station, angry passengers were buzzing around. They were telling Sir Tom Hatt what a bad railway it was. I have an idea. We'll swap tenders. Quick, let's do it. The passenger's coming. Hurry. So they did swap tenders. And so Donald with the number 10, with Douglas tender number 10, raced away with the goods. Just then Sir Tom Hatt arrived. Ah, number 9. Why haven't you taken the goods yet? I don't know, sir, said Douglas. Douglas's driver came up and showed. Soon Sir Tom Hatt arrived with some of the passengers, with some of the angry passengers. Ah, number 9. Why haven't you taken the goods yet? I don't know, sir, said Douglas. Then Douglas's driver came over and showed that the coupling was still uncoupled. Showed that the coupling was still uncoupled. See. Then Douglas's driver showed Sir Tom Hatt that the coupling was still uncoupled between Douglas and his tender. I see, said Sir Tom Hatt, and he looked the other way for a few moments. For a while, Douglas thought that he was crying, but he wasn't. He then swept suddenly and pointed at the Scottish engine. Douglas, said the Fat Controller, why are you masquerading with Donald's tender?